You. What up? All right. We got another one from CMTOWN. And this is Matthew McConaughey's autobiography. Matthew McConaughey's autobiography. Is this like Nick making up his his autobiography? And Matthew McConaughey or Nick Mullen as Matthew McConaughey. All right, let's check it out. Matthew McConaughey. All right. I'm sure we're gonna get that. Let's go.
I've done peyote and Real de Catorce, Mexico in a cage with a mountain lion. I've had 78 stitches sewn into my forehead by a veterinarian. I've had 4 concussions from falling out of 4 trees, 3 of them on a full moon. I have bongo jacket until the cops arrested me. I have resisted arrest.
What?
Good afternoon. I did
that
listen
real?
to a little bit of the Matthew McConaughey autobiography.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
It came up on like Amazon's. Like I don't know why. I just listened to it.
He reads it himself.
It's very funny. You know what? I'll just pull it up and we'll listen.
Yeah,
to
let's listen to it.
Because he transitions to talking about being, but like he's like,
how's he so chill?
I was one of the best kids on the soccer team.
Sucked by the coach.
I led the league in yellow cards as a goalie. When I was 13, my uncle in the ass.
Wow, that's a twist. It's a real twist.
He like catches you off guard. You're like, what? Yes, when I was 13 years old,
12.
an 18-year-old boy held me down in the ass. The new Lincoln Navigator.
Damn, that really takes a turn.
A pussy getting legend, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the
More
chillest
satisfaction at the time and still. I found a reliable theme. So I packed up those journals and took a one-way ticket to solitary confinement in the desert, where I began writing what you hear now. An album, a record, a story of my life so far. Things I witnessed, dreamed, chased, gave, and received. Truth bombs that interrupted my space and time in ways I could not ignore. Contracts I have made with myself, many of which I live up to, most of which I still pursue. These are my sights and scenes, felt and figured out, cools and shamefuls, graces, truths, and beauties of
I can't imagine.
invitations,
I can't
calibrations, and
imagine an
graduations,
entire
getting away with, getting caught,
reading an
getting
entire
wet,
book
trying to dance
at
between
this. Like,
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Why is he doing it? It's like bebop
well, because it
style.
might just be the intro. I don't know if it continues like
He's
this.
being jazzy.
It's overridden for the sake of
an
like.
experiment called life.
Being a guy that...
Hopefully,
yeah.
it's medicine that
I just want to get to the part where he just drops the Melissa.
Yeah.
memory.
that's
A
what I'm waiting
spaceship
for.
to Mars without needing your pilot's license.
Okay, it's just celebrities. Spaceship to Mars without
Without
needing.
needing your...
It's a love
Oh,
letter
what?
to life.
It's a penis.
Now, speaking of bumper stickers, I have always loved bumper stickers. So much so that I've stuck bumper sticker and made them one word, bumper sticker. They're lyrics,
What?
one-liners,
Did that?
quick hitters, unobtrusive personal preferences
this the
that
guy
people
he is?
publicly express. They're cheap and they're fun. They don't have to be politically correct because,
Is this the
well,
guy he
they're
is?
just bumper stickers. From the font to the color scheme to the word or words they say.
This sounds
A
like one of
bumper
those
sticker
comics
tells you
that
a lot
tries to
about
rip
the
off
person
George
behind the wheel in front of you.
Yeah,
You know what I
They
mean?
give you
the worst,
if they've
yeah.
got a family or not.
We'll
This
keep
must
it
be
on.
AI.
Yeah.
Over the last 50 years, I've been collecting my bumper stickers. Some I've seen, some I've heard.
But it goes. I swear to God, it just drops right into the. He
Do
just,
you have a timestamp?
no, and it's also there's no like. It's just that you hit the
That's
play
what bumper
sample
stickers do.
button on
I've
Amazon.
included quite a few of my favorites in this book.
All right, get
The
to
sole objective is the pursuit of the singular finish with only the arrival in sight. This is what brings us together.
it. Yeah. Is that it?
Sometimes you got to go back to go forward. And I don't mean going
That's
back
from-
to reminisce or chase
That's
ghosts.
from the show.
I mean go
That's
back
from-
to see where you came from. Where
Oh,
you've
what?
been.
True
Yeah,
Detective.
That's from True
Just
Detective.
talking True Detective.
You can add
One of the worst
2014.
written shows ever.
I remember
Hey,
that one.
that was a
It
good
got
show.
parodied
in the
quite a
first
bit.
season.
Sold a lot of cars too.
Shut the up. The
Flat
ending was
circle.
stupid, but that girl's tits are
So-
awesome.
That was
How did
not
I get here?
stupid. I take it back. That was
Well,
not
I've earned a
stupid.
few scars.
There we
Getting
go.
through
This
this
is-
rodeo of humanity. I've been good at it. I've been not so good at it, and ultimately, I've found some pleasure in all of it.
Might
Either
take
way.
another second.
Here are some facts about me to help set the table. I am the youngest brother of 3 and the son of parents who were twice divorced and thrice married to each other. We grew up saying "I love you" to each other. We meant it.
Oh my God.
I got whipped
That's
into
so
my
much
butt
different than
leg
other
for putting on a
families.
Cracker Jack tattoo when I was 10 years old. When I first threatened to run away from home, my parents packed my bags for me.
Damn.
Cool.
My dad wasn't there the day I was born. He called my mom and said, "Only thing I have to say is if it's a boy, don't name him Kelly." The only thing I ever knew I wanted to be.
Kelly's a
in
good
life was
name for a
father.
boy.
I learned to swim when my mom threw me in the Llano River, and I was either going to float off the rocky waterfall 30 yards downstream or make it back to the
not
He's
bank.
a liar.
That's not what
I made it to the bank. I was always the first one to wear out the knees in my tough skin jeans.
I was sucking so much.
For 2
dick.
years, I led the under-12 soccer league in red cards as a goalie.
Wow.
When I kept whining about my lone pair of tennis shoes being old and out of fashion, my mom told me, "Keep griping, and I'll take you to meet the boy with no feet." I was blackmailed into having sex for the first time when I was 15. I was certain I was going to hell for the premarital sex. Today, I'm really
got
certain
pussy,
that I
man.
hope that's not the case.
Oh my god.
By a man when I was 18 while knocked unconscious in the back of a van.
Okay.
I've done
Wait, peyote.
Oh, he zooms past that so fast.
Yeah. No, that
I got some pussy, and I was by a man.
He said it so happy. too.
I forget. I don't know how I scrubbed the first time because I was like, "What's the Matthew McConaughey?"
What
audio
the heck?
sounds like? Because I did. I certainly
you just
didn't
got
have,
there.
I certainly didn't have to listen through to all that. I think
You
it's-
have
I
a
think
power, Nick.
It started at like the first chapter, but yeah. Well, I played
crazy.
soccer, and my dad was mean, and I was.
a girl tried to fuck me, and I said yes, and it was
That's
pretty,
pretty
good.
cool.
And somebody my ass in a van.
When I was 18, I was unconscious. I've done peyote. the
that
next
is
thing.
one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. dude.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's awesome.
I might have to read the thing. I don't know if I could listen to him say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got.
You should
gotta
just buy
get
it
the full
and
experience.
control
I'll get the
F
book and we'll
molested.
do like a Chapo style review.
Yeah.
yeah.
Of
Yeah,
we'll have Virgil on to bring up.
So those guys read, all of them read a book?
No, they split it up. I think.
Yeah.
Oh
they
my
like take
God. I was going to
sections.
say, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if all three of us had to read one gay ass movie?
We can't even remember a movie we all already saw because we wanted to.
Yeah, we make.
It's like CMTOWN reviews Independence Day. I'm like, I watched it 3 times in one day. Who's the main bitch in that again?
Who is the main bitch?
Who plays the main bitch?
Is it Vivica Fox?
Vivica.
Is it Vivica?
Yeah, because she tells the president's wife, she's like, "I'm a dancer." She's like, "Ballet," and she's like, "Exotic."
Erotic dancer.
Yeah, she's
Independence Day
What happened to
review.
Vivica? Did Indian
she
people
dated 50.
take her back?
Yeah, but that was like,
That was 20 years ago.
that was a big come up for
Yeah, it was a
50.
long
It wasn't
time
that
ago.
long ago.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Not 20 years ago. It was probably
50
like,
it was after 50 was popping, wasn't it?
it was probably 2006,
That was
No.
20. That's
Before
20
that.
years ago.
2007.
Actually, maybe it was.
Yeah, it was a long time.
It was like 2004.
By 07,
He's been around
50,
for a long time.
50 was not. He was still like a star, but he wasn't like super relevant. It was
Yeah.
the peak was fucking. That first album was fucking incredible.
They dated in 2003.
Damn.
Damn.
I guess that was smack dab when he was hot.
Yeah.
That was before the
was
massacre,
huge.
right?
Yeah.
Massacre came out maybe later that year.
Yeah, because I remember she was older than him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first of the sort of Nick
Jesus
Cannon, Mariah
Christ, you're
Carey.
right. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, we're so old. Dude.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying, man. You talk to 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
I remember like trying to make fun of like Etnie's skate shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
With somebody that was like 21, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Shut the.
I'm like, "Let me show you. Let
me catch
I'm
your
a-
tits."
I'm a- yeah. Let me pull this shit up on my phone until you leave."
Until this dick pill kicks in.
Yeah, 50 Cent, Vivica A. Fox, yeah, 2003, 04, around that time. I remember that. Man, yeah. Was that Matthew McConaughey? That reminded me of like a AI. He sounded AI because you just saying random. It seemed like you were saying random stuff, just random thing after another, and it didn't make sense. But that I think that's who Matthew McConaughey is. Oh my goodness. It seemed like AI, like just some stuff you type in and have Matthew McConaughey's voice say. You know, that's like this reminded me of like Will Smith eating spaghetti, just some random shit. But Nick said that was on Amazon. Like Matthew McConaughey's biography is on Amazon, so I guess that's real. Was that really a autobiography? He was just saying random shit. Like, was he even like I don't even think he was going in order. I think he was going like just at random points of his life. He was just saying different shit. Oh my goodness! I don't think I could listen to that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. My goodness, Matthew McConaughey. He said, to learn to swim, my mom just threw me in the water. And they're like, what? No, she didn't. No, he threw me in the Rio Grande River. I don't think so, Matthew McConaughey. You don't seem that rugged. You don't seem like, or maybe he's telling the truth about everything. Why would you say some stuff like that about the van, about what happened to you in the van? And, you getting blackmailed why would you say that if it wasn't true? Unless you're crazy, which is a possibility too. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey's autobiography. It seems all over the place. I don't know if I'll be able to understand it. Man.